Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Manga Talk, the best place to discuss your favorite manga stories. Today we'll be discussing chapter 1 of One Piece, Romance Dawn, the Dawn of Adventure. So, I've already watched the majority of One Piece, so I'm actually decided to go back and start reading the manga because I know there's slight differences between the two forms in storytelling. And so now I'm really invested in the community and all the theories and everything that are coming out about where the story is going, especially with us hitting into like the last arc. So I'm actually going through and I'm going to be binge watching, reading the entire manga to get all caught up that way, and just kind of give my thoughts on each chapter and where it's going and how I feel about it. So this first chapter, we're introduced to red-haired Shanks and Luffy, and just like in the anime, it was very good. You have the mountain bandits, kind of like your first enemy that Luffy comes across, and there's not really much to say about these early chapters because basically a lot of us know the story so far, and if you haven't, then you should get into it because it's a very good story. But we see that a lot of things are put into place right away. You have Shanks basically letting the mountain bandits have their way because, like you said, they spilled some grog on him. It's not that big a deal. You could wipe off grog. It's not that, or just wipe off things that get spilled on you, but you don't threaten his friends. That's where he's a protector. And it looks like that's something that stuck with Luffy because he mentioned it out loud whenever he heard Shanks say it, like, look, you won't protect a friend. So now Luffy knows that Shanks considers him a friend and that he protects his friends. So I think from a young age, now Luffy has the idea that you're supposed to protect your friends at all costs, no matter what. There's nothing worth protecting more than your friends. And so I think this is a good groundwork for setting up that personality trait in Luffy. Besides that, we have the Dawn of Adventure, and I like to always think with my journey so far in One Piece that even if you took out all the fighting that happens throughout these chapters, you would still have a great adventure story being told. And that's just one thing I've always enjoyed about it. So now I'm going to really enjoy just reading it and seeing how it progresses and seeing if I still have the same level of emotion for a lot of the scenes that happen. Anyways, as I'm going to continue on, basically Luffy's basically saying he wants to be a pirate. He's going to be the king of the pirates. We noticed that this idea is something that's instilled in him from the very beginning. He wants to be the king of the pirates. He wants to have a great pirate crew. He wants Shanks to take him out on pirate adventures. He doesn't care if he's able to swim or not. So I think it was very fitting for him to actually eat the Gomu Gomu fruit, because he didn't care if he could swim. He just wanted to be out there and he's like, I'll just never go overboard. So it's nice to see that regardless of where we were in the story, Luffy never cared if he could swim. It was never in his mind that if he couldn't swim, he couldn't be a pirate. So it's nice to see that, well, now he can't swim, so so it doesn't matter. He still has to become a pirate the way he was going to become a pirate. And I'm looking forward to reading the next chapter. This first chapter was actually like 54 glorious pages that got us really into starting this story and really fleshing out just like what it means to be a pirate and to hunt for treasure. And you started off with Goldie Roger with his famous last words that started the new pirate era. And I think it's important for us to take away the fact that there's so much that can become pirates, so much about becoming pirates that people see the idea that freedom is right there from the beginning. They can be free. And it was funny because they were saying that they were filling Luffy's head with nonsense, but it was really truth. They were free. They were able to do what they wanted. They were able to just live the life that they wanted and have fun and just have a good time all the time. And it seems like, for Shanks's crew, they're pretty laid back. And I think that's what appealed to Luffy the most, the idea of just being free and being able to just do whatever you want and having the power to do that. And of course, at the end, we saw that Shanks imparted Luffy with his straw hat and told him to come back whenever he gives it back to him, whenever he becomes a great pirate. We also saw the scene where Shanks lost his arm because he was protecting Luffy. And like you said, it's a small price to pay because, death is permanent. And so the idea that, he only lost his arm to protect a friend, that's something he's willing to part ways with, we can see. So, not much more to say on this, just that it was a great start for the manga. I'm excited to start reading these and just really seeing like how this story plays out in manga form versus an anime form. So until the next time, I will see you on the next one. Peace.